All right, welcome everybody to the town board meeting of April 10th, 2018. And we'll start off with some announcements. I'm gonna bang through this. Chapel Restaurant Week. This week, April 9th to the 14th. We got 6 restaurants participating: Les Jardines, Aesop's Fable, Chapel Tavern, Local, Quaker Hill Tavern, and Old Stone Trattoria. And you can find the specials on the town's website. Coffee and Conversation this Saturday. County Executive George Latimer and Legislator Mike Kaplitz will be here, right here in this room, this Saturday, April 14th, from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. to discuss county issues. Some of this other stuff is a little far off. We got the cleanup day. Town cleanup day is April 21st. Actually, it's not that far off. 11 days. Rotary annual pancake breakfast is actually on a different day this year. It's on April 28th. When I say different day, it's usually the same day as the cleanup day. It's going to be a week later this year, and there's no blood drive this year. The farmers market, outdoor farmers market, starts May 12th. You got the Friends of Chapel Library book sale, which is donation days are April 30th and May 1st. The sale days are May 2nd to May 6th. And Before the Flood. That's a movie that's being sponsored by a whole lot of organizations. Sustainability Advisory Board. It's going to be shown at the Chapel Performing Arts Center, and that's May 3rd at 7 p.m. And that's pretty much it for the announcements. I don't have a supervisor's report. It's going to be the first quarter review, and I'm certainly not going to be reading all that. So now we go on to the town administrator's report. Jill Shapiro.
Thank you. The Route 120 sidewalk project up by Grafflin. In addition to our downtown infrastructure project, the town is continuing its replacement of the 120 sidewalk between Ridgewood Terrace and Elm Street. As with Phase 1 of the project, we're waiting for Con Ed to complete its gas replacement project before we're able to start. Con Ed is set to commence work this May and will complete it in June or July, and then the town will start on Phase 2 of the sidewalk installation, and we expect to be completed by September 2018, in time for the next school year. Millwood Sidewalk Project is also progressing. Last week, we met with NV5, our engineering firm, to further refine the plans for the improved sidewalk. Decorative lighting that will match the existing light fixtures along Station Place, as well as to increase the number of trees along the route from 7 to 14. The existing 7 trees will need to be taken down in order to make room for ADA-compliant sidewalks, and then 14 new trees will be installed. Yesterday, we met with the owner of DeChico's Shopping Center and his council. As you may recall, the New York State DOT will no longer accept an easement in order to install sidewalks in the state right-of-way. They now require us to actually take property, to purchase it from the owner. And we're in the midst of negotiating that taking. In the meantime, the plans for the sidewalk installation are being finalized for submission to the state, and the submission includes the request to lower the speed limit along the stretch of Route 100 through Millwood Park and the intersection with the mobile station down to 30 miles an hour from 40. And last but not least, town taxes are now due. Collection is through the end of April. If you haven't received a tax bill yet and you're responsible for your taxes, please contact the tax office, 238-4773. And sorry, the real last thing is a big shout out to DPW for their participation in the big truck day at the library. It was another tremendous success. Thank you.
Always a fun time. Okay, public comments, new business.
I'm sorry, you want us to stay in the police?
And the police, yes, of course. The Hummer came out of mothballs. A big hit as always.
Yeah, I'm sure. Public comments, new business. Okay, nobody. Public hearings.
I move to open the public hearing amending Chapter 121 of the Town Code concerning tree preservation.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so there's nobody here. We did talk about it in the work session, so why don't we just, do we need Steve to say anything, or just going to kick it over to another,
Just
we talked about it in the work session.
Right,
so-
we'll just acknowledge for the record that you did receive comments from the planning board that you've reviewed at your work session. The county planning board also provided a response. I believe they had no comments to the law. And you also received today a letter for attorneys for a town resident with comments on the tree law as well. And so, as discussed at the work session, you would be making a motion to adjourn the public hearing to April 24th, at which time we'll work with Steve in revising the local law to incorporate the comments received.
Yeah, I was about to say all that, but
Well, I make a motion to adjourn the public hearing until April 24th.
Perfect.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we have another public hearing.
I move to open the proposed, public hearing on the proposed local law amending Chapter 7 of the Town Code concerning the Sustainability Advisory Board.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So this is a request from the Sustainability Advisory Board to amend their charter, I guess, and basically, I had it printed out. Let me just find it. Oh, here it is. Basically,
Thank you, Steve.
Take care, Steve. Good night. So they want to increase the members from, it was at least 7. They want to now be 5, between 5 and 11. And they want to also be able to appoint up to 4 student members. And they also want to, this one is an interesting one, but I think it's a good idea. They want to actually lower the length of the term from 5 years to 2 years as a way to encourage more people to join. It should be noted that Bedford has actually 80 members on the Sustainability Advisory Board. So I'm not saying that we want 80, but the point is, though, that nowadays there are more and more people want to get involved, especially the student members. So this is their request, and I'm personally in favor of it. But,
When's the second adjournment date for this?
Whenever you want to make it for.
we don't need
Do
to
we need
adjourn.
to have, we don't need to have
we
a
don't need
second
to.
adjournment.
No.
I mean,
We usually hold it open for public comments for a
Okay.
week.
You could certainly vote to close the hearing. And leave it open for receipt of written comments until?
So I move to close the public hearing and leave it open for written comments until noon on,
Next meeting is Friday the 13th?
you want to do the 13th, or do we usually do the 16th?
Monday,
Like
the
the day
16th?
before,
Monday the
yeah,
16th.
until Monday, April 16th.
yeah, we don't want to do Friday the 13th either.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Perfect.
Okay, so then we have the last public hearing.
I move to
Agree.
open the public hearing regarding a proposed local law to raise the age to purchase tobacco products within Newcastle to 21.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. This one has been open for a while, right? I mean, this is like our
You've
second or
discussed it a
third date.
couple times. This is the first time that it's being scheduled for a public
oh,
hearing.
my bad.
We've discussed it at work session several times.
Got it.
And so this law would raise the age of someone to be eligible to purchase tobacco in the town of Newcastle to be 21 years of old. Be one of the first ones, I think, in Westchester County or in the area to do so. And the law allows you to do that. Suffolk County did it.
And that includes vaping products.
Yes,
Yes.
that's my understanding as well, yes.
Yeah. NASA
so-
raises it to 19.
In reviewing that, the proposed legislation for this meeting, I still find some inconsistencies in terms of how we're defining the terms in the law between tobacco products, nicotine delivery products, liquid nicotine products, nicotine. So there's a lot of different terms that are being used, and I don't think we're being consistent. So I think we need to figure out which terms we want to use, make sure we're properly defining them in the law, and use them consistently. So I'll send you the
Okay,
couple
maybe I'll give you a
places I
phone call,
flagged.
we can go over it.
Great.
And I would, none of those changes would be a substantive change to the law, right? So if you wanted to, you could close tonight's public hearing, do the same date of April 16th.
Yes.
And then I'll work with Councilwoman Poole on
I
making
just
these
noted
changes.
that, and I don't necessarily think that this means that we have to hold it open, but I did notice that on the agenda for today, and in terms of how it was publicly noticed, we were talking about restricting the age for the sale of tobacco products. And one of the things that we've discussed specifically is that we're not just talking about tobacco products, but we're really making sure that we're discussing the issue that we're having right now with regard to vaping and,
Which would be the nicotine delivery product. as
Right.
defined.
But the vaping is tobacco, too. I mean, it is
Is it tobacco?
No.
But it
That's
doesn't
true.
fall within the
Nicotine.
definition of
It's
tobacco
nicotine, right,
product.
right, okay,
It
right.
falls within the definition of
Well,
nicotine delivery product.
And I don't remember on the actual public notice, what was it, how was it termed?
it was tobacco products. That's why.
I don't remember.
Does that matter?
If that's the way the heading reads, then I'm sure that's what we put in.
Right, to age to purchase tobacco products within Newcastle to 21. So that's the title of the law. I'm comfortable that it's still a valid public hearing notice. The copies of the law, actually,
Yeah, no, the law, the
Title of the
title
law
of the
is
law
different.
itself changed, yeah.
yes, so we should renotice the public hearing. So you can keep this one open, adjourn it to your next date, and we'll renotice it
April 24th.
April 24th. And I'll work
Motion
with-
to adjourn the public hearing on increasing the age of purchasing nicotine-related products to April 24th.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so that's it for the public hearings. We have some resolutions.
Okay. I move to excuse me. I move to approve the request from Chapel Rotary to hang a banner from April 14th to April 28th for the annual Rotary Pancake Breakfast to be held Saturday, April 28th.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I move to accept the March monthly reports of the town clerk, court clerk, receiver of taxes, and building and engineering.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
I move to approve the payment of claims in the amount of $283,623.99 listed on the summary, pre-check writing report and detail voucher report, each prepared April 10th, with check issued and mailed to each claimant on Wednesday, April 11th.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to authorize the town to appoint Peter Carparelli Esquire as special counsel for the town of Newcastle in the tax certiorari matter of Verizon New York, Inc. at an hourly rate of $255.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. I move to award the 2018 summer camp transportation to Chappaqua Transportation, Inc., located at 130 Hunts Lane, Chappaqua, New York, 10514, at a cost per bus rate in accordance with the schedule attached to the resolution.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I move to hire Hallie McManus to work as the Michael Martis Memorial Intern at the Millwood Water Treatment Plant full-time from May 21st through August 6, 2018, at an hourly rate of $10.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Lisa's an aye.
Aye.
I was an aye.
Oh, I didn't hear, sorry.
I move to
just heard
authorize.
I did that.
Want some water?
No, I'm good.
I don't have any anymore.
I move to authorize 2 Highway Department employees to attend the 2018 Cornell Local Roads Program Highway School in Ithaca from Wednesday, June 4th through Friday, June 6th. The total cost for this conference, including registration, lodging, board, and transportation, will be approximately $1,200.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I move to approve King Street Sidewalk Replacement Project Phase 2 Construction Inspection Services Change Order Number 2 in the amount of $40,250.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to retain New York Leak Detection of Jamesville, New York for $18,000. It's a unit of $157 per mile.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I move to set a public hearing regarding local law to amend Chapter 163 of the Town Code concerning Energize New York Benefit Financing Program to be held at 7:30 p.m. on April 24th in the Town of Newcastle Assembly Room in Chappaqua, 10514.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to adopt the minutes for the following town board work sessions and town board meetings as set forth in the resolution.
Second.
You haven't adopted
All in
those?
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I don't even
I
know what
move
they
to
are.
authorize the administrator to sign the proposal for hydraulic analysis from Woodard and Curran dated April 2nd, 2018 for $7,900.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to establish capital project listed here with a total project budget of $150,000 for materials and labor to convert the existing high-pressure sodium streetlight fixtures within the Newcastle Lighting District to energy-efficient LED fixtures. Materials will be purchased in accordance with bid DPW 2018-01 award at the March 27th, 2018 board meeting. Installation of the new fixtures will be done in-house by staff members of the Newcastle Department of Public Works. This project will be funded entirely with a transfer from fund balance to the L Lighting District.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I have one more. I move to approve the purchase of multiple signs for Lower King Street from Signorama for a cost not to exceed $450.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Very good, thank you.